Hey kitties. Well, this is a little bit of a different story. And, again, back on my phone, still on my phone. Probably not anyone's gonna watch this, and if you do, hi. Long story short, let's just get to the cut. Let's just get it over with. It's It's literally, let's see, what time is it? 12. It's 12 a.m. I'm tired. I'm very tired. Always tired. Anyway, so get this started with. I'm gotta stop procrastinating because I eventually have to say it. And like I've said it before, not really said it. I've texted it. I've typed it, but I've never really said it. Other than to just pure friends. So, a couple years ago, I got pregnant. I was very nervous because I was just graduating high school. Like, I was literally, like, it was like, let me see, hold on. I think April, or, yeah. No, it was March, April, May, so, yeah, it was March when I found out. I found out I was pregnant in March, and then, I was like 1 month pregnant, maybe. And they confirmed it at the clinic. They did all the work and everything, blood work, test work, everything. Yeah, you're pregnant, congratulations. I was with my boyfriend at the time. He was nervous, but he was ready. And we weren't really ready. Nobody's really ever ready. In case you're wondering, no, nobody's ever ready for a baby or a molar-pregnancy. So, if you're new here, because, well, you just never seen my videos, or in general, don't know what a molar-pregnancy is, a molar-pregnancy, well, from my case, it's, okay, so, here's a little science for you, a little biology. Normally, how a baby is made, you get 26 chromosomes from the mom, 26 from the dad, and a baby. So, if you're too young for that, you'll learn it later. You're old enough, you know. If you're here because you want to know about a molar pregnancy, hi. I've been there. It's okay. So, the one that I had was pretty much his chromosomes came in, but mine never did. So, to compensate for that, his chromosomes had to double, which made a tumor in my uterus. And that meant that no matter what I did, no matter how much I tried, baby would not survive. And the other one is you get both chromosomes from each parent, but dad still doubles. And then baby gets the tumor. So, I had the one where my uterus had the tumor, and the way that we found out, it sucked. I'll be honest with you, it sucked. We went into the clinic, and they told us, okay, you're here for your routine checkup, here's your prenatals, there's this, there's that, you weigh this much weight, here's a vial of blood, this and that. Okay, so I went in to hear my baby's heartbeat, and my doctor was like, oh, okay, that's fine. And at that point, baby was like, I think 3 months, and we were only gonna just hear it. That's it, just hear it. Because baby, at that point, he's too little to look at. So we went in and they put the fetal Doppler on us, well, on me, and she couldn't find a heartbeat. And she's like, it's okay, it's probably a broken one. It happens. And I'm like, okay, yeah, technology, it sucks. And it's an old clinic, so they're old stuff. So she took me to an ultrasound. It's a big block computer. So I'm like, this might not catch it because it's a really old computer. Okay, it's fine. It didn't catch it. So she said, just so we won't worry, she'll send us to the hospital and make sure everything's okay. So I'm freaking out already. But I tried my best not to show it. And we had to take it was like an Uber, but from the clinic. We had to take that. We got there, and they saw us right away. And I remember the lady was really nice. She was really nice. She was excited. She was excited for us because we were excited, and we were all talking about baby names and everything. And normally, if you've ever had a baby, you know that you can hear it. In general, you can hear it. If it's there, you can hear it. And that's when the doctor, or, well, the ultrasound technician shows you the monitor to make you not freak out. So you know that everything's okay. Because pregnant women, we freak out. And she didn't show me the screen. She didn't say anything. She just stayed quiet. And I got so sad. Sorry. Sorry, I'm trying my best not to start crying here. I'm not trying to be that video. Not again. Anyway, my heart, it just fell to the ground. Like, I couldn't feel my heart anymore. And I looked at my boyfriend, who was looking at the monitor, and he wasn't reacting or anything. He was just staring at the screen. And she finished up, and she told me she legally could not tell me what was going on because she is not my doctor, and I understood that. And I wanted to yell at her. I wanted to say something. Just tell me that my baby's okay. But I knew my baby wasn't okay. I knew something was wrong. I thought maybe I had a miscarriage. I thought maybe something was wrong with my baby. My baby had no heartbeat. Well, I had an appointment for the next day because by then my clinic had closed. So I couldn't just go back to my clinic. And I waited pretty much 12 hours to find out that my body hated me because that's how it felt. It felt like if my body didn't give a damn about me. It felt like if everything was coming down, like if I didn't deserve anything, like if I wasn't good enough to be a mom. And it sucked because at that point I had accepted I was going to be a mom. I had accepted that I was going to be 17 years old with a baby. I accepted that at 18 my baby was going to be born and that I was going to hold her and that she was going to be there for me. That I could have had a baby boy. I could have had a baby girl. I didn't know. I ended up having surgery on June 6th. I had to have a DNC, which technically it is like an abortion, but medically speaking, it is not. Due to the fact that uh, the difference is an abortion, you choose it. You choose to not have your baby. A DNC, we don't get to choose because it's for our well being. Because if I would have kept my baby, I would have ended up having cancer. And the way that I ended up telling my mom that I was pregnant, I remember I wasn't going to tell her until I was like 5 months pregnant. Because I said, by then I'm out of like all danger and my baby will be fine. So I had to tell her at 3 months. I saw her in the kitchen and I walked up to her and I started crying. And she said, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm a disappointment." And she's like, okay, what's wrong? What's really wrong? I need you to tell me because I can't make it better. I told her, I'm pregnant and I'm sorry I didn't even get to graduate. And she was disappointed. She was very disappointed. And I told her, I'm sorry that I'm pregnant and I'm sorry that I have to have surgery. She automatically went, what? She said, you're having an abortion? And I'm like, no, I have to have it because my baby has a tumor. And I tried explaining it to her as the best I could in Spanish. And she just hugged me. And I remember feeling like crap. Honestly, like crap. And it didn't help that I didn't get to tell anyone other than my friends that I was pregnant. Because she told everyone directly after that. She called my dad. She called my aunts. She told my brothers and sisters. I didn't get to do anything by myself. And I remember when I saw my dad, he just told me it was going to be okay. And that he wasn't disappointed. He was there for my surgery. He picked me up. He dropped me off. He took me out to eat afterwards because I had to eat after. And that was it. Just in and out. But what nobody tells you is that your body, it's gonna still think you're pregnant for a while until your hormones die down. And I kept gaining weight and my boobs kept getting bigger. And I remember after I graduated, I saw my gym teacher. I had to tell him that I was pregnant at 2 months before I found out about the baby. Because we were supposed to run the mile. And I didn't want to do anything that could potentially make me lose my baby. And I told him. He was really excited because he had seen us start dating and fight. And he was there for us all the time. So when we told him I was pregnant and that I was keeping the baby, he got really excited. I remember seeing him at the bank and he asked me, how's the baby? That's when I realized nothing's okay. I'm not okay. And I shouldn't have gone out that day. Because when my boyfriend just went, literally just that, I looked at the ground and I saw my boyfriend just, his heart dropped. And he said he was sorry. And that it would be okay. And that he was there if I needed anyone. And I know he's there. But that feeling and the feelings afterwards did not help. We went to McDonald's that day, that same day, and I saw a little boy who looked like my boyfriend. He had curly hair, he was the same skin tone as him, he was short and adorable. And I remember just wondering if that could have been our kid. If our kid would have looked something like that. I wondered if I could be as happy as that mom holding her kid. And I cried in the middle of McDonald's. And my boyfriend just held me. And he told me it was going to be okay. When we came home, and I didn't go out for a while. And I remember 9 months I had birth control because I was terrified that I would get pregnant again. And if you know birth control, it makes you hormonal. And it makes you gain weight. And it makes you do so many things. So I decided I was going to get off of it. Because I hated it. I hated that it was making me feel depressed. I hated it. That I hated my boyfriend while I was on it. But I didn't understand that that wasn't the birth control. That was me. That was my emotions. That wasn't me at all. That was postpartum. That was depression. That was me. My body asking for help. Because I wasn't ready for my mind to think it's over. I wasn't okay at all. I tried to kill myself twice. And when I got off the birth control, I automatically got pregnant. And directly 9 months after I had my DNC, I got my pregnancy test positive. And we went to the doctor. And I had my rainbow baby. So, if anyone's out there and you're watching this because you have a molar pregnancy or you had one, I just want you to know that it's gonna be okay. And yeah, the first pregnancy afterwards, you will be monitored. And it's gonna be terrifying. And if you have those bad feelings and you blame them on everything else, and that doesn't go away, get help, please. Because honestly, if I didn't have my daughter and if I didn't have my boyfriend, I would have been somewhere else. And that wouldn't be in this camera. and that wouldn't be on your computer or phone, I would be dead. And I'm not saying that my daughter saved me, because I had horrible depression because of my baby. I hated her. And if you have those feelings and you get pregnant, get help. Because I took a year to bond with my daughter. And she's 2 years old. So, please, it's okay to get help. It's okay to say, I'm not okay. Because if it was okay to not say anything, then there'd be a lot more dead people. And it sucks. It sucks to think that. And before this video turns any longer, I'm just gonna cut right here, and I'm gonna tell you guys I don't know, I don't have a sign off or anything, and I'm probably not even gonna edit this video. I'm probably just gonna post it in like 2 minutes. So I love you guys, and bye.